Everyone is here to see real WWE superstars, influencers, personalities, whatever you want to classify this as, coming in to our industry, leeching off of our success.
Bruh.
And he is in our ring. If anybody's an outsider, it is you. How you to listen up real good, you entitled, whiny little bitch.
John, I can't stand this, the disrespect towards me. These people at home, the Twitter warriors, they're gonna go online and call me an outsider. How? How am I the outsider? I have been doing this for 4 years. Every match I do is great. I've been doing this longer than half of the people on the roster. Next up, and when are you idiots going to accept me? Because newsflash, I am exactly who I say I am.
For years, wrestling fans had one line locked and loaded whenever Logan Paul showed up on WWE TV. He's just a part-timer. Well, that excuse just got buried because Logan Paul just signed a long-term, full-time WWE contract, and he announced it himself on a daily blog on his YouTube channel.
Came at an insane time. I don't know what it means, but I actually just signed my official long-term contract with the WWE.
Seconds ago.
Seconds ago. We took espresso shots. So I'm officially a full-timer now. All you people saying I'm a part-timer can shut your mouth. Feels good. Feels good to have a job.
Welcome to the D-Drop Strong Brew, No Soft Behavior. I'm Arrow, and today we are breaking down why Logan Paul's going full-time actually matters, and how he got here, and what that means for WWE in the Netflix era.
Came at an insane time. I don't know what it means, but I actually just signed my official long-term contract with the WWE.
Seconds ago.
Seconds ago. We took espresso shots.
He took an espresso shot. That's nice. You know, some people just have drinks. But he took an espresso shot. Anyway.
So I'm officially a full-timer now. All you people saying I'm a part-timer can shut your mouth. Feels good. Feels good to have a job. I would have been working doing WWE stuff this weekend. Instead, I'm here rescuing iguanas because Maduro. You're free.
Daisy, no.
Whoa.
Anyway, so he got a full-time contract. He's telling haters to stop hating because, if you guys don't know, he's been called for a while a part-timer, an outsider. He literally had a bunch of people put a sign up saying Logan Paul's an outsider. I wonder who did that. I mean, it looks like there's an angry Stone Cold bald guy in the corner over here. Literally right here. That guy looks familiar. I don't know who he is. Some idiot who's bald in a Stone Cold outfit apparently gave signs calling Logan Paul's an outsider. But regardless, it's part of a continuing topic that he even started, because this whole match at SummerSlam with Jelly Roll, he called Jelly Roll an outsider, a part-timer, even though he was one himself. He was a part-timer himself. That he said that, to the point that someone who got last-minute SummerSlam tickets, he produced signs saying Logan Paul is an outsider, and he got pissed.
Deal with green shirt guy.
You didn't like those signs he had out at the one.
Did you approve them?
I didn't know about them until they were up, but I think they were taken down shortly thereafter.
Dude, he handed out like 50 flyers that said Logan Paul is an outsider.
And
I knew it was him.
Ever since then, he's been trying to prove that he's not a part-timer. He's been wrestling 4 weeks in a row in December. In November, December, I wrestled 4 weeks in a row. I'm a full-timer now. And I said in the last video, he wasn't, because you need to literally do almost 52 weeks to be considered a full-timer. He pretty much is now official. I wonder why. I don't know if it's because of the fact that all his other ventures hasn't worked out.
Oh, bro, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro.
Whoa.
That's how good it is, bro.
Why can't this be the next Gatorade? Like literally, Gatorade is so fucking archaic, and our thesis was to create a better for you hydration beverage. We did it. We were right. People bought it. They like it. They agree with us. Like there's no reason you should be drinking 150 plus calorie drink with 27 grams of sugar in it if you want to hydrate. That's insane.
The basis of the whole thing is essentially that this is not an actual electrolyte formula, rather it is a potassium drink with sucralose. That is what it is. Like, that's the purpose of Prime. It is something that you can drink on a daily basis as a enjoyable drink. That is what it is.
$1 million lawsuit from Refresco Bottling Company because they allegedly backed out of a deal due to what I saw as fears that they would not be able to fill the quotas of this manufacturing contract.
Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it. We're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Good news! The CryptoZoo class action lawsuit against me got officially dismissed, which is a pretty big deal. Pretty significant for me, just because I've been on this pursuit to try to clear my name and unwind years of this fake scammer reputational damage narrative that got spun up. And so this is like a good first step in that, to be validated by the federal court, the United States judicial system, in what I've been saying for the past 3 to 4 years. I didn't scam anyone, I'm innocent, and that this Logan Paul is a scammer narrative is absolute bullshit. I never sold a fucking token. I never made $1 from this project.
This was a very hard decision to make, but yes, I will be listing this card on a platform that I co-founded called Liquid Marketplace. It allows co-ownership of top tier assets. So instead of one person, me owning this card, we as a collective can co-own it together. I'll be retaining 49% ownership of the card. So I won't actually have access to it. It'll be in our vault. Maybe even put it in a museum one day. The community can decide if we want to do that. As a collector, this was a hard decision. I would love to keep this for myself, to be honest, but the idea of a community getting to co-own it together and blowing up the platform that I co-founded, Liquid Marketplace, was way more exciting.
9 months ago.
I feel like this is a good time to say I am considering selling my one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator. What? The best Pokemon card in the world. I bought it for $5,275,000 and I'm thinking about letting it go, potentially exchanging hands for the right person. So if that buyer is watching, reach out to me.
As you may know, the PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator was previously listed on Liquid Marketplace, where users could purchase tokens that, according to the company, represented fractional ownership interests in the card. In May 2024, consistent with the platform's terms, I repurchased the card.
Or maybe even put it in a museum one day. The community can decide if we want to do that. As a collector, this was a hard decision. I would love to keep this for myself, to be honest, but the idea of a community getting to co-own it together and blowing up the platform that I co-founded, Liquid Marketplace, was way more exciting.
Biggest scam yet. Many people saw last week Logan going on a media tour touting the benefits of collectible assets. Immediately following that, he will be auctioning off his PSA 10 Illustrator to none other than Golden Collectibles, and Ken himself put up $2.5 million to co-sign. Except here's the kicker. This is not a true PSA 10. You can look up the cert photos.
Oh shoot. Well, that's bad.
And see the damage on the corner. Apparently, years ago, this card was simply resubmitted about 7 times. Till eventually someone slipped up and it made it a 10. The fact that it's even a Guinness record for the highest sale is ridiculous. Flew to Dubai in 2021 and traded a PSA 9 along with an IOU for $4 million.
Going back to his contract with WWE, the chance him probably going full time now is probably because he failed in CryptoZoo, he failed in this card investment or partial investment thing. All these things, avenues are dying on him. I don't know what's going on with Lunchley. As far as I know, it's whatever. And then there's the whole thing with Prime Drinks, as Ryusei said. So what else does he have left? He has a nice house in Puerto Rico. He has a family to support, which I understand. So yes, doing WWE makes sense. This isn't WWE doing a celebrity stunt anymore. This is WWE betting long-term on Logan Paul as a core piece of the product. How that's going to work, we'll find out. He's no longer doing a cameo. He's no longer doing a WrestleMania weekend pop-in or any special event pop-in. He's going to now become a weekly presence. Obviously, more Raw or SmackDown, but he's going to be Raw since he's part of the Vision. So every week, he's going to do PLEs, he's going to fly and whatever. And that changes the conversation completely. Paul announced a deal on his daily vlog saying, I actually signed my contract, official long-term contract with WWE seconds ago. So I guess this all happened in real time through video, PDFs, digital signature, all that mumbo jumbo. And they took espresso shots. What a pompous thing to do. I'm officially a full-timer now. All you people saying I'm a part-timer can shut your mouths. And then he adds a key line, 2026, I want to hit it hard. I want to become the best wrestler I can be, which is kudos to him. That's no longer a guy dipping his toe in. This is a guy trying to go full-time and planting a flag in the WWE business. All you people saying I'm a part-timer can shut your mouths. That's probably the most hilarious line I can hear. So let's rewind for a second. Logan Paul debuted in WWE at WrestleMania 37. Not even wrestling, just a celebrity presence. By WrestleMania 38, though, he's in the ring teaming up with The Miz against Rey and Dominic Mysterio. From there, he had no hiding. He did no shortcuts. Then he did Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Rey Mysterio. He's been in the Royal Rumble. He's worked major PLEs. And in 2025 alone, he wrestled 13 matches. Up from 3 in 2022. Or whatever number I said the last time. So, that's not a tourist schedule anymore. He's been slightly ramping up, as I said in the previous videos. But this is a good step up. It's a very good step up for Logan Paul. I hate to say it, but it is. Here's what people miss. WWE doesn't hand out full-time contracts to celebrities unless they draw. Which he draws a lot of hate. They deliver in the ring. They commit to the grind. Paul checked all 3 boxes according to WWE. He even captured the United States Championships during what fans still call it his part-time era. That's why this deal isn't shocking inside WWE, only to fans who refuse to update their take. Right now, Logan Paul isn't floating on the outside. He's embedded in the Vision group in Monday Night Raw, alongside Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, and Austin Theory. But make no mistake, Logan Paul being in the midst is intentional. WWE is saying this guy belongs in the main event Gravity for a good time. And the fact that he's being paired with Paul Heyman says a lot, because Paul Heyman doesn't work with just anyone. Now let's talk business, because this is where it clicks. WWE is moving deeper into the Netflix-driven global entertainment model of wrestling. And Logan Paul is a built-in social media megastar. A podcast host already tied to WWE, the face of Prime, whether it's failing or not, one of the biggest beverage brands on the planet. A crossover name who pulls non-wrestling audience in, which is true. A lot of people have been watching from the social media world when Logan Paul shows up. He's a wrestler and a distribution channel to some. That's why reports have estimated his WWE deal, allegedly, is in the $20 to $30 million range, with a total annual earnings potentially hitting $15 million across all ventures. You don't give that kind of deal to someone you're unsure about. Here's the reality check for us fans. You don't have to like Logan Paul, but WWE doesn't care if you like him. They care if you watch him, and every time Logan Paul shows up, people talk. Engagement spikes. My YouTube is a proof of that. Clips go viral. Again, my YouTube's proof of that. That's why this contract isn't about silencing critics. It's about locking in attention. With Logan Paul officially full-time, here's what changes. Expect him on Raw weekly. At least we hope so. We'll have a little check calendar. Maybe I'll make an Excel and have every week. So this week, January 5th, check. He was on Raw. Did he wrestle? No. But he was there. We can do show up versus actual wrestling. He can't wrestle every week. Unfortunately, that's the sad truth. They have about 5 matches or so each week on Raw, so I don't expect it. Unless they cut down more video packages and whatever, then maybe. But he's not going to wrestle every night. But him showing up is more than enough, in my book. At least you're doing the flying, the going there. You're probably dealing with fans. You're doing a sign up and all that. So that's 1. 2, expect him on every major PLE. He's going to show up at Royal Rumble. He's definitely going to be a number in Royal Rumble. He's going to show up at WrestleMania. He might be in the Elimination Chamber. He said he wants to go for the big title, so him being in the Elimination Chamber wouldn't be a surprise. He was there, I believe, last year too. So, whatever. Number 3, expect longer, more layered storylines when it centers around Logan Paul. Usually when he does show up, his stories are very short, brief, not really long-term storytelling when it comes to WWE. It's very 1, 2, 3 week storytelling just so he can show up as Saudi or any major PLE and call it a day. He disappears for another 2 months. But now it's not the case. He's probably going to his involvement in the division. Expect a lot. 4. Expect title programs that actually last. Now, maybe he won't get the big title yet. Maybe he'll just go for the mid card. So in the mid card for Raw, he could go for the Intercontinental title, which is great because he hasn't received that one yet. He's gotten the United States title. He dropped it, but now he can get that one. Logan Paul does move the needle. Number 5, and most importantly, expect WWE to stop treating him like a novelty and start treating him like a future pillar in the WWE, because that's what his deal signals. Logan Paul isn't passing through anymore. He's planted, and whether you love him, hate him, or rage tweet through his segments, he's going to be on your screen for the years to come. This wasn't a favor that was given to him. This wasn't a stunt that Logan Paul's trying to do. This was WWE saying, get used to it. It is what it is. He is a needle mover. He is getting more people. WWE is trying to go beyond wrestling fans. They said it a while ago. Nick Khan said it. Triple H said it. They are and stronger than ever in social media presence. Their YouTube subscriptions is off the hook right now. They do shorts every second they can during a PLE, during a Raw, during a SmackDown. They're trying so hard to get people beyond the wrestling groups. They're trying to get norms there. They're trying to get celebrities, comedians. WWE isn't meant just for fans anymore. They're going to squeeze every drop they can from Logan Paul until they can't anymore. And that's the truth. And that's the T-Drop. Drop your take in the comments. Is Logan Paul a future world champion or the most controversial full-timer WWE has ever committed to? Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.